What's happening, everyone? Welcome to the Mission Driven Life podcast, episode 170. Coming to you today, talking to you about the Sikh regiments. So this is episode 170. We do a daily podcast every day. We add value to you to build your mission, and build your leadership. So hey, if you haven't joined yet, join the Young Leaders in Action Facebook group, where we're bringing a community of leaders together. And guys, I want to give you access to like a full library of audiobooks and courses inside this Facebook group. We're coming together and like sharing all this value. So if you guys want to get some of that, hit that link down below. And hey, so the mission of the Mission Driven Life podcast is to to set the world ablaze by sharing the missions of leaders. So if you have a mission, like if you have something to share, something you want to add to people, and you want to be featured onto this podcast, hey, hit me up. Would love to have you here and share your message with other people out here that want to learn and join you. So yeah, email me at Kevin at Warrior Leadership if you do want to do that. It's Kevin at warriorleadership.ca. And we'll get you like onto this podcast. We'll connect and let's just add some value to people, right? So look, this is the road to remembrance, and the whole month of November, I'm just thinking of like, how can I remember people, especially the people who like sacrificed their lives for us, especially, tough people like the soldiers and the people in the military who have served for us, right? So, one of the people that I would like to share is the Sikh warriors. If you guys don't know who they are, this is the Punjabi and Indian soldiers that wanted to learn about, how to be strong, and they were part of the Indian army. And you may notice them. These men are good men. They're strong men. And this religion is very important to me, right? Because as you can tell, I was just at Guru Nanak's birthday, and it was yesterday, right? And I went to the temple, and I enjoyed people, connecting with other people. I wore a turban, and look, I was welcomed, right? And many of you guys don't know this about me, but I like to go to the temple in Gurdwara almost once a week. And I go there to meditate, to like focus on my mission, focus and like meditate and like visualize my goals. And I just sit there, right, and listen to the music, enjoy the prasad, give thanks. And today I'm going to share with you like what I've learned about the Sikh warriors, the Sikh regiment, and tell you about like Indian history and history in time. Let's go back in time to where these ladies and men all fought. They were in World War I, World War II. They're going all over here. And I want to share with you a lot of things here. So if you're watching, smash the comment down below. Leave a comment. Let me know that you're there. I see Sheila. Sheila's in the comments. Hello. Welcome. Let me know in the comments that you're checking and following us. I hope that shows up. I'm trying out this new software and it looks pretty cool, right? I have something that shows down below. It's crawling, and it's a cool way to test out, the software, right? What do you guys think about this? Should I? Do you guys like this style of stream where they have something rolling in the bottom? Do you guys like that? If you do, let me know in the comments if you do, because I just want to get your feedback on that. I'm thinking of investing into this. I think it's like what, $20 a month or $10 a month, and I can just have this. So, dude, yeah, this is awesome. All right, so this is what else I wanted to share with you. The Sikh warriors, road to remembrance, guys. Like, Remembrance Day. Let's remember these guys, right? And so the Sikh regiment is one of the most decorated regiments in the Indian Army. It was actually given that they were the Commonwealth's most decorated battalion. They fought in like many battles in World War II, the battle along the Gothic line. They're described as brave, and these guys ran into battle head first, right? And I seen pictures of them. I was actually looking on Wikipedia, and I could tell how they were like, they wore their turbans and they had machine guns and they were going towards like the Nazis and they were fighting in the battles, right? And a cool thing that I learned today was the Gurkhas, the Gurkha forces, that they were like Nepal or from the Himalayas, and these people that climbed mountains along Mount Everest, right? These are the people who are pretty tough warriors, and they carried these big swords that they chop people down with, and they chop trees down with, and they live with them, and they carry these around, these cool swords. Yo, so yeah, so I'm telling you that like these warriors, like these Sikh warriors, are described as brave, right? They're described as brave people. And I want to tell you about like how important Sikhism is to me, because I know once a week I go to the the Indian temple, and I go there and I meditate, and I go to the langar, but I like to sit upstairs, right? And I know it was Guru Nanak's birthday, but whenever I'd go to the Gurdwara, I'd sit down, I'd go inside, bow my head at the footsteps, give thanks to my hands, take off my shoes, wash my hands, cover my head, right? I know covering our heads is important. So actually cover my head, and make sure my head's covered. And I had a turban the other day. Do this. Yes. One of the cool battles is they fought in is the battle along Gothic line. And I was looking it up. I was like, what the hell is this battle, right? And I looked in, and it was actually the battle along in Italy, when the Germans and the Italian forces were like fighting together. They faced the Sikhs, who captured parts of the towns and the villages. And I remember learning about some of these guys that would, in the Calgary regiment, right? In the Calgary Highlanders, these Sikh men were running across a board that was only 8 inches, right? It was a short, tiny little board, and they were there. And I think it was the Sikh regiment. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it was. Fuck. All right. So go to the langar. If you haven't been to the Gurdwara, I suggest that you highly go there. Like, go check it out. Whether you're religious, whether you're spiritual, if you are, if you're not, whatever, I suggest you guys check out like an Indian temple, and like seeing, experiencing the new culture, experiencing how like they use spirituality, whether you believe in God or not. I know this place is a very holy place. There's something about the energy when I walk in, it's just like a different energy, right? So when I walk in, I like to go up and I bow, and I have this prasad, and it's a cool, I don't know what it's called. I think it's flour and sugar and combined, and we eat these in our hands. I eat in my hand, and I would bow my head. It feels weird talking about this now. It feels uncomfortable, but I'm gonna do it anyways, right? Fuck it. Okay. One thing I learned about the Sikhs and how amazing they are is the power of loving and giving. Right? This is a very loving culture. The culture of the Sikh people is so like welcoming. I've never felt so loved and understood by people. I don't even speak the same language as these people, but I can just feel by their actions and how they give, and they give thanks, and they offer help, they offer food without asking anything in return. And that's a beautiful way of living, right? Of always giving with an open hand. And that's something, honestly, I'm like, sometimes I can struggle with, right? I like to give value. I like to, I like to give value in my life, but when I think of the Sikh people, Sikh, I think it's sick. I need to say it right. Sick, sick. Regiment. Yeah, they are always in service to others, and I know, and I've met so many strong and brave friends. Many of my like good friends to this day are Punjabi. Punjabi men that are like homies that I trust, good friends that I trust, right? Good friends that I spend time with, right? And most of them are all brave, man. They're brave guys that are fucking ready to scrap, but also like good people, right? They're always good people. Like I can always connect with them. There's also the 5Ks. Honestly, I'd like to share about this religion, but there's so much I don't know. So I'm actually getting some of this information off Wikipedia, and yeah. So let me look up the 5Ks and give you what this is all about. Because if you're watching, put the 5Ks. Oh snap! Didn't meant to do that. Made a mistake here, but all good. No worries. I'm all in. If you guys are all in right now, like, hey, let me know if you're all in. Smack, put it down in the comments that you're all in. Hashtag all in. Cool. Yeah. Sorry for that delay, guys. You guys ever started streaming? If you're watching this and maybe you've ever thought of streaming, putting your face out into the internet and live streaming yourself. If you ever thought about it, there's so much things of like, talking about, showing up as me on these live videos. Sometimes it's a cool experience, right? It's a cool experience. So the 5Ks are the 5 items that Guru Gobind Singh commanded Khalsa Sikhs to wear. So Khalsa, people who are going through, like going through a special like training as a Sikh, it's called Khalsa. They carry these 5 items. These 5 items are the kesh, which is uncut hair, kanga, a wooden comb for their hair, kara, which is an iron bracelet, and I actually have one right here. Kara, kachera, which is like an undergarment for your, underwear, and kirpan, which is an iron dagger, which they would actually carry. Yeah, so it's the kesh, kanga, kara, kachera, kirpan, and this is really cool that I gotta learn because there's a lot of Punjabi people, that I know in the community. I'm like, yo, what's up, dude? And like, they're like, hey, we talk about this, and fuck, that'd be it's pretty cool. But yeah, so hey, like, I'm curious if you guys are watching right now. If you guys do you guys meditate? Let me know in the comments if you meditate. Let us know if you guys do, because look, meditation is one of the best things ever. And I can sit here and meditate on my mission, or you can meditate on your mission. But I'm energized right now. I actually slept for 11 hours last night. I'm still up. I'm still up. I'm still ready. I might take a nap in a bit, but then I'll be back up. I want to actually go to the gym later. So let's take a little nap. And I had a nice little sleep last night. So if you guys meditate, I'm going to actually, there's so many different ways I meditate, right? I meditate like doing deep breathing, deep breathing, relaxing my body. I actually focus on relaxing my shoulders and like tight muscles. And I'd actually just sit here and think, like, I'll ask myself, okay, what's tight right now? Oh, shoulders are tight. And I could sit here and be aware in a judgmental fucking way. Yeah. So hey, one of my missions is actually go to the Golden Temple all the way in India. That's actually my whole fucking life's mission, is actually to travel down to India and go to all these different countries, especially India. I know I want to go to India, I want to go to Japan, I want to go back to the Philippines, Thailand. All these different countries has so many different experiences in the world, right? Like cool experiences that you'd love. And if you guys want to come with me to the temple, like let's roll together. Let's go to India. Let's get a plane ticket and actually head down there and kind of learn about new places. Because I'm in Canada, I'm in North America, right? But let's say if we go to a different country, like India or a third world country, there's a whole new culture there. So look, let's check it out. Like I'm looking for leaders who want to roll with me and do this. So like I need leaders like you. And as I talk about these things, they're on the road to remembrance. This whole month's important to me, right? Because I can look back on friends in my life. I can look back in people in my life and strong people who've like passed before me. And I'm talking about strong people, strong-hearted people, strong muscle people, but also like strong in their heart, right? And I can remember them, especially some of the people who fought in the military and the army and people that we got to remember. So this whole month is important to me. And I know if you're a strong, brave person, you can agree with me on this, that look, we need to unite. We need to come together and collaborate and bring all these people together, regardless of who you are and what you stand for. I want to bring around leaders, connectors, collaborators, people who want to do business together, people who want to do some deals and also help some people, right? So look, let's connect. I'm looking for leaders. So hey, join the Young Leaders in Action Facebook group. It's a community it's a free Facebook group that you can go. I have a full access to a whole library of people there. So like join that, the Young Leaders in Action. It's a great group. And there's a whole library, and I'm going to be adding some more value in there, more ebooks and uploads and audios, places that you can just go and tune in and listen. And it'll file share documents, right? So if you have an ebook, look, put that ebook there. We'll learn from that ebook. If you have a good ebook over here, if you have let's say you're listening to a good sick audio or sick podcast, just put it into our library, podcast, right? But hey, hit the link down below, join the Young Leaders in Action Facebook group. That's where it's a free group where you can come, we can connect, and I'd like to get to know you and we can serve each other. But look, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for being here in the Mission Driven Life. Subscribe. We're on Anchor, Spotify, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all these different platforms that we're coming together to serve you and give you and empower you to find your mission, right? Whatever your mission is in life, let's come together and talk about that mission, because I want to hear about your mission. So yeah, let's connect. Follow us on at Warrior Leadership, and have a great day. This is the Mission Driven Life.